She's an icon, an R&B legend.
I'm extremely concerned.
Gladys Knight, a musical force for over 70 years. But behind the legacy,
I don't want my mom out on tour, on a tour bus, wondering where she's at.
her family says something bad is happening to her and she doesn't even know it.
And we went directly to the Department of Human Services.
Only on the Shade Room.
I'm stopping this.
Her son filing a DHS complaint accusing Gladys's husband of elder abuse, forcing her to go on tour, work long hours, knowing that her cognitive health is declining.
He's dealing with my mother. This is my mama.
And what Gladys Knight was allegedly seen doing in the middle of the night that has her family sounding the alarm for her safety.
As her family, we are just concerned about her well-being.
I'm Justin Carter, and this is TSR Investigates. But before we get into it, make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the Shade Room's YouTube channel for weekly episodes of this show and more.
She was like, if I'm not ever able to do this anymore, you got to be the one to stop it. And I said, well, what do you mean? And I said, what, you're working, you're performing? And she was like, yeah.
It's something Gladys Knight told her son, Shanga Hankerson, in private years ago, something he says he'll never forget. It's why Shanga and his ex-wife, Gloria, reached out to the Shade Room last week with disturbing allegations of elder abuse at the hands of William McDowell, Gladys Knight's current husband of nearly 25 years. Their family dynamic, it has been rocky over the years, as we've seen play out in the media. We're going to get to that in a moment, but Hankerson says as his mom prepares for the second leg of her tour with Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, and Patti LaBelle, he says that William McDowell is manipulating people into thinking that Gladys Knight is not struggling when she's getting on stage every night. It led him to drive on down to North Carolina, her home state, and file a complaint with the Department of Health and Human Services.
She's worked like 70-something years of her life, and her legacy and what she's worked for should be respected.
We all know Gladys got hits, and with millions of records sold and 7 Grammy Awards.
I saw this coming, Justin. Everybody who truly loves my mom saw it.
Her youngest son, Shanga Hankerson, whose father is longtime record executive Barry Hankerson, is now fighting to protect his mom and preserve her legacy. Yes, there's been talk on social media of Gladys Knight forgetting lyrics and taking long pauses while on tour. Last year, before a show in Athens, he got to speak to her longtime road manager, Larry Ward, about it.
And I went and I hugged him and we hugged. And he looked at me, he's like, I'm so glad to see you. And he said, Shane, it's been so hard. I have never seen Larry break down and cry like that. He broke down to me. He said, it's been so hard. You just don't know. I said, well, what is it, Larry? He said, and he couldn't really put it into words.
Then he watched her perform.
The band played I'd say maybe about 2 or 3 extra bars. Okay. And she zoned out. The background singer started singing. And that brought her back. They're having to rewind the teleprompters because my mom is forgetting to even look at them.
Song lyrics is one thing, but Hankerson says it's deeper than that.
When did you realize, oh shoot, something is wrong here?
When I really noticed it was like right at my sentencing, where she came to speak for me, and she couldn't form complete sentences and coherent thoughts.
If you recall, Hankerson served time in prison for failing to pay over $1 million in payroll taxes for the restaurant he owned, Gladys Knight's Chicken and Waffles in Atlanta. His mom, Gladys Knight, later sued to have her name and likeness removed from the business. She won.
Did that put a stain on you and your mom's relationship? What was you and your mom's relationship after that?
It really didn't have that much of an influence on our relationship because her awareness was just so low about, about what was going on. Yes, she did sue me personally because I know that she was led to believe that that's what she needed to do to protect her name, which it wasn't. It really wasn't, because I didn't fight her. I didn't fight her on that. William saw an opening to shoot me down and make me a non-threat to his overall strategy, which he's carrying out right now.
He says, though, as his mother gets older, everything she does is manipulated by her husband, William McDowell. They've been married since 2001. He became her manager shortly after.
I noticed that William would always chime in, make sure that I didn't get to speak with her by myself or by herself.
When was
Yeah.
the last time you saw her physically?
New Year's.
New
Yeah.
Year.
New Year's. I was there for 2 days. So I get there to the house, like, I've done many times over the years. And William's like, well, you can stay wherever you want, but, it might be better if you stay at this Airbnb I bought. I'm like, what? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm gonna stay in my room. I always stay in. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying with my mama. What's wrong with you?
He says William barely gave them personal time to talk. He shared this video with us.
Got selfie pan over my awesome and my mom and me and my Messiah right there.
Yes, there she
And there's
is.
BC and William over there.
Yes, there they are.
Oh, she spent 60 to 70 years developing this angelic personality, which is really her. It's really her. She's very genuine. And, the past few years, I'll say she gets aggressive.
What are some of the things that trigger her?
Not knowing where she is, not knowing where William is a big thing for her. And that's my biggest issue, because he manipulates that to the fullest, and not in a good way. She's being made to think that she needs to work. And what that means is that he's not going to be present with her.
He says this all came to a head a few months ago while his mother was on the road in Baltimore. He said that his sister Kenya called him one night.
She got away from the hotel, and she ended up in another hotel across town. I guess once she realized that she was on the road, or somewhere she didn't know, I guess she saw a hotel and figured that's where she was supposed to go. And one of the employees at the hotel recognized her. She couldn't answer any of her questions, as far as, well, what are you doing here? Are you working? Where are you coming from? Are you a guest at the hotel? Is there anybody we can call? My mom could not answer this person at all. She couldn't answer any of her questions.
That hotel employee took Gladys's phone, got a hold of her daughter Kenya, who then called her longtime road manager Larry Ward.
Larry Ward came and got mom, and she was okay after that.
And that's why Hankerson says it has to stop. Around July 23rd, he says he drove from Atlanta to Asheville, North Carolina, where she lives, to file a formal complaint of elder abuse with the Buncombe County Department of Health and Human Services.
I'm extremely concerned about how she is being handled right now.
We called Buncombe County to confirm if there was any pending investigation into the well-being and care of Gladys Knight. A spokesperson wrote us, quote, "We are unable to confirm or deny the identity of someone receiving public assistance or social services," citing privacy laws.
He has been texting me like frantically.
Here are some of those texts. Quote, "What in God's name would possess you to do such an evil thing and ruin a week of laughter and fun for your mother and her grandkids and great-grandkids? I told you the door is open anytime for you to come and check on your mom. She's happy and loved, and all she wants is happiness and peace. Our lives are not long. Just let these years be in peace. I want to move forward. What I'm saying to you is that sending the cops and the social service people over here will endanger what she's trying to maintain. Anything other than that is irrelevant to me. Just love her, take care of her, and whatever you guys want to do, just let me know. I'm happy to support it," end quote. We took it a step further and asked Shanga, if this is all a ploy to sabotage her tour.
I just want to be clear because some people might be like, she's going on
Yeah,
tour and
yeah.
his son is
I
trying.
don't care. I don't care about any of that. As a matter of fact, I don't care about anybody saying I'm sabotaging anything. I really don't care. I could care less. I really don't care. Am I sabotaging it? Absolutely. I'm sabotaging it. I am sabotaging it. Put that out there because I don't want my mom out on tour on a tour bus wondering where she's at. That's my mom. I truly love her and don't care about her ever working a second longer while she's alive. The direction that she's going in is it's pushing her to a departure, and I don't want to see that.
Now, Shanga Hankerson has said that he and his immediate family has been left out of the loop when it comes to his mom's doctor's visits and her overall health. He did say he did get a text from William McDowell saying that Gladys has a condition, a syndrome called sundowner syndrome, where somebody gets confused later on in the day. Now, we did reach out to William McDowell for a comment. We both called and texted him. We're still waiting for a response. As soon as we learn more, we'll pass it along to you. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter. Hello, roommates, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Do you want more TSR Investigates? Be sure to subscribe and check us out at theshaderoom.com.